The level and quality of education traditionally significantly affect the professional activities, career success, and life of every person. This kind of direct correlation between education and life perspectives of any person is the most obvious in the developed states, characterized by the constantly strong demand for professionals, intellectuals, and creative persons. In such countries, the demand for the qualified labor is based on needs of the free market. But the global trends in the sphere of education have revealed that educational documents are now not a very significant indicator of highly educated persons. The real quality of knowledge is now much more important than the existence of a university diploma. The modern approach to introduction of innovations in the leading national educational systems, for example of the US and the UK, allows making the following conclusion. The future of higher education will obviously be based on high significance of the level of knowledge, exclusive skills, and individual capabilities of the specialist. The source of these knowledge and skills will not matter too much in future. In the forthcoming years, the system of university education is going to be seriously transformed. These transformations will inevitably eliminate the monopoly of traditional universities in the field of professional education. Almost everywhere in the world, when hiring a person, the employer will obviously prefer the applicant with better education and profound professional skills. But how can we be sure that the applicant actually possesses the required qualities? A person may have a higher education diploma as the basis for the professional career, and this diploma is actually quite an important thing. But this document only makes the employer think that the applicant has the knowledge and skills of the corresponding level and quality. In many cases, this belief is based on the authority of the educational institution which issued the relevant document, and the authority of the specific university is based on international and national rankings of higher education. These rankings are usually formed on the basis of independent reviews of experts and employers, and also on analysis of achievements and career success of their graduates. So we can say that the practical aspects of application of knowledge by persons are the basis for rankings of the universities and for assessment of professional qualification of future employees. In the modern economy and in the modern labor market, such professional characteristics of individuals which allow them successfully fulfill complex professional tasks are the most significant characteristics demanded by the employers. This means that skills and knowledge are primary and the diploma is secondary. That is why the status of the university is a very important, but still the secondary criteria when analyzing knowledge and skills of a certain person. This is a very positive trend, because this means that highly qualified graduates from the developing and poorly developed countries have a chance to find a decent job in the developed states. Of course, under certain conditions like the language proficiency, quality of knowledge, confirmation of the qualification, etc. In other cases, employers would only offer jobs to graduates from the top-ranked universities of these states. Traditionally, employers prefer not just persons with higher education, but those who systematically expand and improve their knowledge and skills. Today, knowledge becomes outdated very quickly. Successful corporations always prefer persons who regularly develop their educational level and improve their qualification. This is the normal HR practice today. So that is why one of the basic instruments of the Bologna process is the principle of personal development called the lifelong learning. One must understand the following facts about the authoritative and transparent further education programs which include the certification of knowledge. First, these programs expand the level and the quality of knowledge of their participants. Second, these programs are the period of higher education because they can expand its volume in the ECTS credits. ECTS stands for the European Credit Transfer and Accumulation System. The next point. For employers, these programs are an indicator of the sense of purpose, diligence, creative potential, and aspiration for self-development. The next point. People who take part in these programs and systematically improve their knowledge have competitive advantages over others in the labor market. These programs assume international educational documents. I must also admit that successful completion of authoritative foreign programs of further education actually promotes the legalization and recognition of any higher education diploma at the international level. These foreign programs, as the periods of international education, expand the basic diploma on higher education, because they increase its volume and improve the quality of knowledge of a person. In addition, many of these programs can help bring the educational documents to conformity with the international standards. In the developed countries, the employers most often need not just specialists with a high level of knowledge, but even more the originally thinking workers able to solve different complex tasks of professional activity in a creative and purposeful way. In order to objectively reveal the qualities of a creative, enterprising, and independently thinking expert, a person should engage in scientific activities. In other words, such persons should start the research in the field of his or her professional interests, but not in the status of the formal university scientist. Such person doesn't even need to write a thesis. He or she can work as the free thinker and practitioner. At first, this may seem a bit too much, but if a person possesses the basic inclinations to perform the analytical studies, this is not that difficult. But anyway, it's obvious that the high-quality scientific practice is not something for everyone, literally. It is very important that together with the in-depth analysis of the analyzed issue and this grammatically correct statement on paper, the researcher must be capable of offering the original innovative methods of solving the specific issue. If a person is capable of managing this task, he or she only has to learn how to state the original ideas on paper in the understandable way, and then send them for publication in the field-specific scientific journals as scientific papers. If a professional has a bibliography of original publications in the scientific journals, his or her professionalism, high level of knowledge, original way of thinking, the sense of purpose and initiative will be obvious for everyone. Such person will be known and authoritative in a scientific and professional environment. In addition, such person will have a personal scientometric ranking and, of course, significant advantages over others in the labor market. If you require any additional information about projects of the Academy, please take a look at our other videos and visit the official websites of our projects. Thanks for watching.